Hi, I'm Angelina Trinidad and I'm the CEO and founder of Passion Planner, and today I'm going to be telling you my top 3 tips on how to get the most out of your Passion Planner. Well, my first tip is to have an open mind, because like picking up this planner and using it is pretty much a change in lifestyle. It's a change of mentality. When you write in the good things that happened tonight and you fill in that blank, you're actually thinking, you have to change your mindset. You have to think about, okay, well, there's all this crap that kind of could have happened, but what are the positive things that happened? And when you fill out your to-do list, you're thinking about what things are really important to me right now. And also when you fill out, I think the most important thing, which is your passion roadmap, you're asking yourself, well, what do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want to have in my life? And being very honest in those moments are super important, especially in like monthly reflections, because I feel like monthly reflections are snapshots of where you are in your life. The number 2 tip is to fill in the blanks. And why filling in the blanks is so important is because when you fill in the blanks, it's a very easy task. I feel like there's so many things that Passion Planner offers that a lot of people get overwhelmed. So when you just easily fill in one blank at a time, you start getting a lot more comfortable with just putting your ideas onto paper. And that's, I think, what's so important with just filling in the blanks, just giving it a chance and just starting to like exercise that muscle of taking an idea and putting it onto paper and conceptualizing it so you can write it down. Which goes into the third point, which is to write everything in it, because it gives you that peace of mind that no matter what it is, it's in this space that you can then reference another time. So I think that's so important, because like you don't want to like in the same way that you don't want to have like 2 backpacks or 2 purses or 3 or 4 purses, because you might forget it in like one purse, but when you have like only one purse, it's like that's the only option that your brain could have funneled something in. And when you're trying to remember things, if you can remember like, okay, it was in this one like planner, then it's so much more likely that idea can be revisited and reworked. I feel like one of the biggest things of designing this passion planner is I want it to be customizable to a lot of people. But a lot of people, with that freedom comes a lot of fear, because a lot of people are so used to structure. So these tips are trying to get you to be a little bit more comfortable with this non-structure by giving you a tiny bit more structure to operate in. So those are my top 3 tips, and I hope that they were helpful. If they were, let me know in the comments below. If you have any tips that you want to share with people, you can go ahead and write them in the comments below. And also we have a tips page on our website. If you look on our website, on our homepage on the top, there's a button for tips, and we constantly update that based on things that people have told us or things that like my staff come up with. So feel free to contribute. I feel like it's a great way to be involved in the community. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it helped.